Hey everybody, welcome to another video. This is the Campus Director Diaries episode 2. And we got some work to do at the church today. This is what we got. We got some air filters to change out in the ACs. I have a bathroom sign to hang. And there's some other stuff some cleanup, some straightening up, and I was trying to get our baptismal. We use a horse trough out in the lawn, and trying to get it out of the area it was in was kind of difficult because it was cluttered. So I'll probably do some cleaning there, and just be on the lookout for anything else that can easily be done. So that is today, and we'll see what we can do. So we'll start with this bathroom sign. And what I find interesting is that it's only held on by these adhesive strips. So if you watched last week's episode that I had to glue back up our adhesive backed lights, I can only imagine how much of a fight this is going to be. But we'll go ahead and put it on and see what it looks like. So this is the door, and I'm thinking about putting the sign about right there. And again, it only has 2 small adhesive strips, and I don't know how strong they're actually going to be. But, I mean, we can try it. We'll see. I hope it sticks up there. And I hope it's actually like level. So that's up. And our next is the air conditioning. And we have to actually clean the grating on the air conditioning filters also. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights. Okay. So I've noticed that one of the air conditioners, when it shuts off, it makes like a thud noise, and that's usually a good indicator. That or whistling is a good indication that you got to change your air filters. So that's why I'm doing it. Oh, that's nasty. All right. Make sure the arrow's in the in position. So you guys got a cool action shot. I was trying to do one of those, view from the inside shots, and the whole thing fell off. The door fell off. So, yeah, so you guys got a cool action shot there. But anyway, that's what it looks like with the new filter in, and I got to put the door back on, which isn't hard. It's just 2 latches that you slide into grooves, and it acts like a hinge. But since it's off, I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to wipe it down. So I rinsed it off and it's drying, and I'm going to go ahead and change out the other filter and do the same thing. So I'll spare you guys the details on that one, and I probably won't try to take another action shot, but I'll leave it in, and you get to see how cool that was, because that hurt when that door came down. We're about a half an hour in, and good news, it's still stuck to the door. You might ask why I'm making a big deal about it, but last week you saw me and spray adhesive glue for the strip, and look, that corner is still coming off. So I'm not real big on self-adhesive things for the because they seem to not want to stick and they keep falling off. So I don't have high hopes for that, but we'll see. It might do better than those lights. So another thing I was reminded about right now is that our LWC missions board, it points out all our missionaries that we support as a church. It's supposed to be moved because this used to be the back of the church, but we moved the stage here, you know, on this side. So what I have it to that wall by the door, and I have the tools to do it. So that might be another thing that I tackle today. So now I've turned my focus onto the mission board, and the hardest part about this is that your map has to be the centerpiece. Your world map here. Let me turn you around. And I have these strings that point to where our missionaries go. So now I have to make sure, to make sure that I don't lose them, I'm putting their line up to their nameplate. And then later, I'll put them back on the world map. So since it's a smaller area, what I'm going to try to do is put the map and all the information without the corkboard or bulletin board. So I'm just going to staple it directly to the wall and just maybe put a border around it and see what that looks like. Okay, so the world map is up, and now it's time to transfer all the information about our missionaries on the wall. And then we'll figure out about a frame for it. So here we go. So that's what it's looking like so far. I have the names off to the side, and then the string will actually, I'll run the string to the person's name tag. And I didn't put the papers explaining what they do up because I just don't think it would have looked good. It would have took up the whole wall because it was an 8x11 page for everybody. So I'm gonna put the missions header up here on the top and then call it good, or see what it looks like. So the only problem that I see with moving the mission board and having it on the white wall instead of the background, I had like a tan background, the nameplates are white, and so what that's doing from a distance, you can't see the names. It just looks like a random world map in the back. So the mission board, well, if they want something else done, I guess they can come up with it. Another thing, I was going to put the missions headline or title above the map, but some letters ripped. So that's another thing that they will have to do, or if they want that, the mission board will have to get more letters, because that was on me. That was my bad. So I got to move the red strings and then take that bullets, take that completely off the wall and get it out of here. And then that way, when they put the curtain up, because there's going to be a curtain behind the pastor to hide all the outlets and stuff like that, the mission board won't be hidden. It'll be back here. And that makes more sense because the Welcome Center is where you ask questions. So when you're at the Welcome Center, you can actually read the names. And since the 8x11 pages aren't describing what they do, we actually have books that were made to tell what our missionaries do, or the missionaries that we support, where they're at and what they do and who they help. So I'm going to go ahead and take that board down, and that's next step. That wasn't in the stud. Okay. Let's try one of these. That worked, okay. Well, I got it down, so. Once we move the red strings, I can get this board out of here and nobody will even know it was there except for some repairs that need to be done to the wall. But other than that, it's good. So it seems I should have took better notes when I took the red lines off because I can't remember where all of them went. So I think for this project, I think I'm gonna finish or stop because I don't want to give anybody the wrong information. I even got the book out that points to where everybody is, and their serving area is different than their mailing area. So I think I'm just gonna get somebody from the mission board to come help me put the lines back on, and that for now that project is done. I'm gonna clean up my mess over there, and I think I'm about done. So if you stuck around for this whole campus director diary episode, I thank you. And again, I'm trying to get it where it's more smooth transition and entertaining. So thanks for sticking it out. And check me out on TikTok. It's at Garrett Teaches the Bible, where we actually do Bible studies and we talk about things that might happen at church, serving opportunities, words that pastors use that they don't really explain, I explain them, and just stuff like that. So that's Garrett Teaches the Bible on TikTok, and until next time.